Good morning, this is Dr. Tyler Hamel, Kingwood chiropractor and nutritionist today, talking a little bit about the immune system. So it is November, and if you haven't noticed, there are tons of people who are sick, even patients who are coming in. They're stuffed up, sore throat, headaches, sinus pressure. Some even have infections, sinus infections. Now they're taking antibiotics. So I thought I would go over a few different products again. Patients have asked, you guys have asked, again, what can I take that's natural to help my immune system do better, right? So it doesn't mean that 100% of the time you're not going to get sick, but at least it'll give you a better chance than not doing anything. So, products. Number one, so Muplex, if you are not sick. These two are if you are not sick. So Muplex, think of that as a immune multivitamin. And around this time of the year, you can take, say, 2 a day or 4 a day just to help boost your immune system naturally. Again, and that should help you fight off some of the bugs or some of the sick people that are around you. Number two, I mentioned Echinacea Premium before. So Echinacea really helps kind of awaken the immune system, make it more alert for things that are around or things that your body needs to defend against, like, and that could be virus and bacteria, especially these days. And so I have Echinacea here right now, and it's a very, very powerful herb. So for some patients, I tell them with the herbal stuff, like, put it in your mouth and just kind of let it sit there for about a minute. And lots of these, they're really strong and they really don't taste very good. And even with Echinacea, your tongue will start to tingle. And it's just something you think of, well, if like you're feeling that kind of sensation, then that's probably something that would help with, say, bugs or bacteria, virus, things like that, to be, that they probably wouldn't like it too much, right? If us as humans, we're feeling this and it really doesn't taste very good. So I'm going to drink it down right now. Hold on for a second. Anyway. So immune system, for if you're not sick and you want to try to stay that way in around the holidays, so Echinacea and then Muplex, think about those two. If you're already sick, so what happens is a problem with the sinuses is once we get something in there and it's blocked up and it just isn't going away, then there is a really good chance that turns into an infection. So wouldn't it be great? I always tell patients if you could kind of just like open up your face and get in your sinuses and clean that stuff out so it's not sitting there. The longer that it sits there, and the more chance that things will get worse, your symptoms will get worse, and maybe eventually have to get an antibiotic or something like that. So what we use for that is something called Entran X. And so again, if somebody's stuffed up, and really these all work best if initially you start to feel sick or stuffed up, start taking Entran X. You can take Entran X like 2 every hour, and lots of times that will prevent you from being consistently stuffed up. It'll help actually with on the drainage side of things. Again, that stuff that's in there, if it's bacterial or viral, it has to get out of your system. You got to drain that as soon as you can, otherwise it turns into worse symptoms and worse conditions. All right, and lastly, Congo Plex, chewable. So I get chewable because lots of kids can do this, but also adults can do it at the same time. So same kind of thing. Immediately, if you're starting to feel like a sore throat or stuffiness, or even with a fever, and I think I've told you guys before, but a fever is just your body or your system burning up calcium because it's trying to deal with the fever or deal with the immune challenge of the bacteria or the virus, which is so it's a normal thing. Congo Plex definitely has some of the calcium in there to help with that. But if you want to try to knock out the fever right away, if you want to try to knock out the sore throat right away, Congo Plex is the way to go. So for all you guys out there, if you, well, hopefully you're not sick, but if you want to do something preventative not to get sick, or unfortunately if you're starting to get sick, we have these in stock in our office. Again, we have Muplex, Echinacea for on the preventative side. We have Congo Plex and Entran X if you're already feeling some of that symptoms or you're stuffed up. Again, Dr. Tyler Hamel, your Kingwood chiropractor and nutritionist. If you have any questions, post them in the box below. Getting sick is no fun. Most of us that if we're trying to go to work, if we own our own businesses, we just can't afford to be sick, right? Nobody wants to be sick. And for me as a doctor, I don't want to be sick. When patients are coming in, I have to give them the best that I have. So I can't be coughing all over the place or sneezing or stuffed up. And again, Dr. Tyler Hamel, if you have any questions at all, again, post it in the box below. And you can check out our website, www.wellness24.org. And all right, sorry about that. Or you can give us a call, 281-360-8387. Today we're talking about immune system and natural things you can do to either prevent from getting sick, or if you're already sick and stuffed up and coughing and drainage and headache and fever, there's some other things you can take as well. And Dr. Tyler Hamel, you guys have a great Tuesday.